advantage.
I don't see that happening, though. I mean, I just can't see it. Listen to this crowd. I mean, they don't want to let them down, so I can't see them losing this game. The atmosphere is electric, and that's going to play to their advantage here.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for Toronto right now, Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Carl Landry is out there with Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Carroll in at the 3 slot. Toronto on defense. Drummond the screen to the inside, off the pick, out to the wing. Here's Caldwell Pope. They get it back. Jackson against Lowry. Jackson dishes to Drummond. Stolen by Landry. Fast break Toronto. And here we go. And Carroll gets it to go.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
For 3, Love. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Love's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Lowry. Kicks to Carroll. Shoots it up. And Lowry gets it to go. Lowry's got his first bucket in this one. Back to Jackson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. And the Raptors with the ball. The wide open look here for DeRozan. A second chance effort, and it's sent back by Drummond. Pass to Jackson. In the corner, it's Harris. Rebound by the Raptors.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Jackson against Lowry. Screen by Valanciunas. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. There's the triple. That doesn't go either for DeRozan.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond. So that's his first foul.
Yeah, nothing wrong with fighting for the rebound, but he gets nailed with the over-the-back call.
And, Greg, you know I was an offensive rebounder in my day. And I like that kind of aggressive play. But he's got to do a little better job of trying to get position earlier in that case.
That's a good point. Positioning is so vital when you're trying to rebound the basketball. That's something that wasn't on display.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
The Pistons have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Outside for Jackson. There's the dish to Love. And off the front, and in it goes. Love's got 5 points so far. Raptors trail by 3. DeRozan passes to Lowry. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And he's good on the 3-ball. Lowry's got his second bucket of the game to go.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Drummond with a screen on Lowry. Up off the screen, and Drummond throws it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Outside Lowry. Carroll dishes to DeRozan. Screen by Valanciunas. It's DeRozan with the drive. And it's sent back by Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Shot clock at 6. Landry against Love. Landry no good. The Pistons have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Caldwell Pope kicks to Love. And Harris wide open. He shoots. That 3 off the mark. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. No one near Landry as he lets it go. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron. Drummond with a screen on Lowry. Jackson passes to Caldwell Pope. He dishes it to Love. Tries from 10, and Detroit again with the bucket. Here's Lowry. 5 points in the game. Pass to Valanciunas. And that one's good. For Detroit, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. It's Drummond with the drive. Jackson has the open look from outside off the mark. Toronto shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. This guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Some changes for Toronto. Luis Scola, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Johnson comes in for Carl Landry. And it's Joseph in for Damari Carroll. Now, here's Lowry. From downtown, goes right through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly. Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Trying to find Scola. He's got it now. The shot is off. The Pistons go the other way with it. Caldwell Pope kicks to Love. To the paint. Here's Drummond. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Plain one-hand flush. I love it.
Clark, I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
Yeah, the one hand lets you get up higher.
No doubt about it. At least it looks like that from this angle.
Now here is Harris. Following the miss by Luis Scola. Drummond with it. Lowry picks him up. Here's Caldwell Pope. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute. They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Now, here's DeRozan. The feed to Scola. And it's sent back by Drummond. Here's Caldwell Pope. It's a pick by Love. Caldwell Pope dishes to Love. In the corner, it's Harris. Unloads. Here's Caldwell Pope. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And now it's an 8-point Piston lead. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Pistons?
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Lowry passes to Joseph to end the run. And Johnson finishes off inside. Pistons lead by 6. Here's Caldwell Pope. Shot no good. Nice D from DeRozan.
He has yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
And Joseph kicks to Johnson. A baseline J. He squares up and sinks it.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And here's Jackson. He's got 5. Drummond with a screen on Lowry. Jackson dishes to Drummond. And he goes in for the dunk.
I'll tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Well, strong defense is obviously a big key to success in the NBA, and These players, the top shooting guards in the steals category in the regular season, gave their teams plenty of that on the way to the playoffs. In the third spot, DeMar DeRozan.
And this is a very intense group. I mean, those steals don't come by accident. I mean, they've gotten them through the effort, and they're willing to expend that kind of energy on that aspect of the game.
Well, the most active hands in the league, I think, belong to those fellas right there. I mean, that is one pesky bunch of pickpockets.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. The second chance effort. Indeed, Drummond drops it in. Drummond's got 12.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
They got a narrow edge here in rebounding early on. You wonder how much that'll play going forward.
Yeah, it's a game of inches, and every play counts.
Lowry. The shot, no good. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. The Pistons on. And DeMar DeRozan, the star for this Toronto Raptors team, he said he wants to bring them back. Let's face it, it's never easy for Toronto to get the attention that Clark, the U.S. teams get. That's just a fact of life that even Vince Carter at his best couldn't change.
And, you know, I don't even know if winning the championship would change that. Quite honestly, even if DeMar won the MVP. Just saying.
Yeah. And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
This is almost like a volleyball game when you watch just how many shots they blocked or altered.
How about this? A lot of side out for them the way they swatted shots away. That's a volleyball term, by the way, folks.
Yeah. Or handball.
Or handball.
Either one of the two. They're knocking a lot away.
Yeah.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. They've got Jonas Valanciunas. Corey Joseph is out there with Terrence Ross. Then there's Carl Landry, and it's Carroll in at small forward. The Raptors shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Pistons leading by 8. Stauskas, the best of both. Over to the left wing. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And even 3-on-3 break. And yes, sir, that one drops.
And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the hoop.
Jones, the best to count. Outside, Jones. There's a screen. The best to count. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And the first one drops.
Shooting free throws.
Good on both. Raptors trail by 8. Landry, a screen on Jones. And Joseph kicks to Valanciunas. It's stolen by Jones. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And it's Bullock missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
It's hauled in by Tolliver.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Outside, Jones. They set the pick. Pass to Cowan. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Ball stolen. Here is Tolliver. He's covered by Landry. Stauskas with the bucket.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
And the Raptors call time here. The Raptors making a switch here. DeRozan's checked in.
Make some noise, Detroit.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. got the English that time as it falls. DeRozan's got his second basket of the game.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
This is Stauskas. Count, guarded by Valanciunas. Jones for three. The shot is off. Raptors trail by 8. On the wing, DeRozan. DeRozan can't get that one to fall.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costing him.
Tolliver dishes to Jones. Stauskas, the pass to Jones. Here's the screen, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The Pistons have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Jones. And so Jones nails both of them.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from DeRozan.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint. And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Terrell with it. Jones covering. And DeRozan. Here we go. And he gets it to go. DeRozan's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Bullock. And the 3 off target.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks. And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
So it's Detroit now. They've led by as much as 10. Cowan passes to Tolliver. Stauskas. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And DeRozan kicks to Landry. Back to DeRozan. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Johnson, he's checked in for Toronto. Now here's Jones. 5 points in the game. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. 1 more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. And Toronto also making a switch. Lowry's checked in. Lowry against Jackson. It's a pick by Love. Jackson dishes to Love. Detroit, no good that time either. Raptors trail by 5. And DeRozan, here we go. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. DeRozan's got 11 points in the quarter.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
It's a pick by Love. Caldwell Pope passes to Love. He had a nice open look right there. Love's got 11.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Cuts off the pass. Here's Caldwell Pope. Love with the screen on DeRozan. Caldwell Pope dishes to Love. Again, Love missing.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Now here is Harris. He's had some playing time, but no scoring hit from him.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Lowry, trailing here by 8. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Luis Scola, he's checked in for Valanciunas. Toronto shooting the sixth attempt at the free throw line tonight.
Been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
And it's starting to pay dividends. They've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it in this second.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 8. Drummond sets the screen for Jackson. Inside, he's looking for Drummond and finds him. Shot clock at 2. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Feeds it to DeRozan. Stolen by Jackson. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And the Raptors call time here. Andre Drummond with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
Ross is checked in for the Raptors. Drummond working against Scola. Down low, here's Lowry. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Lowry's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Love wide open. He fires. And another three for Detroit.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket for Scola. Drummond in the post. Johnson's there. And it's Drummond missing. Raptor shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Left side, DeRozan. Rebound by the Pistons. Drummond's got 7 rebounds in the game. There's the call on James Johnson. That's his first foul.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Caldwell Pope pass to Love.
You know, Love is playing well. He has 14 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
It's his first trip to the line. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Raptors trail by 11. 1:15 left now here in the second. Lowry for the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Buffalo bully ball right there, partner.
Okay. Getting a little physical. I like that. I like that reference.
And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Finished off the break. Lowry's got 16 points.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And Scola pulls it down.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Pistons leading by 7. And now the Pistons fast break. Love's running. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jackson kicks to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Drummond with a screen on DeRozan. Up off the screen.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Ross with a wide open look. Oh, and the buzzer. And that concludes
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson. And guys, for the Pistons, they've put themselves in decent shape to grab that all. And that'll wrap up our halftime show. The third quarter set to go.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round one playoff matchup. Kevin Love really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And, you know, when the game is as important as this one, you expect to get a big performance from him. In that first half, he delivered.
And, Greg, here in the second, the stakes are raised even higher. So he's going to have to continue to give them someone to lean on.
Jackson and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Carroll against Jackson. Here's DeRozan. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. 16 points for DeMar DeRozan.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
It's a pick by Love. Caldwell Pope dishes to Love. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now, Carroll following the 3-point attempt by Kevin Love. That doesn't go either for DeRozan. Jackson passes to Love. He feeds it to Harris. He kicks to Drummond. The jump hook and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Drummond's got 18 points in the game. Raptors trail by 4. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Outside Lowry. Kicks it to Valanciunas. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the right.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Fast break Detroit for the finish. Finishes the break with a slam.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
And the Raptors call time here.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes, Kevin, Dwayne Casey was just going over the plan with his team. He was focused on their post play and was pleading with them to try to get the ball into the low post every trip down. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And that one's good.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Harris with it. He's picked up by Landry. Here's Drummond. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Drummond's got 4 points now in the quarter. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Andrew with the screen, and Lowry gets double teamed, and a wide open look for Valanciunas. Detroit with the rebound. Drummond's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Drummond with a screen on Lowry. Jackson kicks to Drummond, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster chance.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Joseph dishes to Lowry. To the middle. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Detroit.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover.
Now here is Harris. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Drummond with a screen on Carroll. Harris kicks to Drummond. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Jackson comes over with the double. Down low. It's tipped. Valanciunas. And it's sent back by Drummond. Outside Jackson. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Jackson dishes to Caldwell Pope. Valanciunas on the double team. Here's the three. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. And that's 23 points for Kyle Lowry.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Caldwell Pope. He has 5. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Carroll, no one around him. Here's Landry. No good. And the Pistons now going the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Lowry with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Now here's Carroll. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Raptors have gone just 4 of 8 from the line tonight, hoping to move that free throw percentage up a bit. And the technical free throw is good. And some changes here for the Raptors. Luis Scola, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Johnson comes in for Carl Landry. And it's Ross in for Damari Carroll. Outside Lowry. Stolen by Jackson. On the wing, Harris. Here's Love, and that one is stuffed right through.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden.
And here are the Raptors now. After the basket by Detroit. Ross passes to Lowry. And again, no good by Toronto. Detroit leading by 8. Drummond with a screen on Lowry. And it's Harris off the drive. Here's Caldwell Pope. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Lowry with the ball. 24 points for him. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Detroit basketball.
And a chance now to look at the top scoring big men during the regular season. Number 5 is Kevin Love.
That's as scary a collection of big men as you'd want to see. I mean, game planning for any of them is a challenge because you know how much defensive attention you're going to have to devote to them.
Yet, no matter how much attention they're getting, they're still going to get their points. I mean, opponents just have to keep fresh legs out there and try to limit the damage and make them work for whatever points they do get.
Pistons have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
Free throws.
He hits both from the stripe. Raptors trail by 13. The drive by Lowry. And the shot is good. Lowry's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Here's Joseph following the bucket by the Pistons. It's deflected. It's stolen by Jones. To the right side. Stauskas inside the line. And Detroit again with the bucket.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive. But the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
So it's Toronto now after the basket by Detroit. There's 1:54 left to play here in the third. Ross against Jones. Here's the screen. Tolliver kicks to Bullock. Shot clock at 5. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. They get it back. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. 10 points for him.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Now the dish to Stauskas. 1:11 left in the third quarter. Jones, no luck.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
Now here is Lowry. He's got 26.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Jones against Lowry. Cowan passes to Tolliver. And stolen by Scola. One-on-one fast break. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's going to go on Tyus Jones.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Scola. Landry comes in for James Johnson. And it's DeRozan in for Kyle Lowry. Now here's Jones. 5 points in the game. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Now Joseph. He dishes it to Ross. And it's blocked. Pass to Stauskas. The feed to Tolliver. He kicks it to Jones. That will count. And it would have counted had it fallen, but well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's Detroit. They lead by 14. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round 1 matchup. Setting the floor for the Raptors. They've got Carl Landry. DeRozan out there with Corey Joseph. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Carroll in at the small forward position.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Screen by Valanciunas. They set the screen. Landry kicks to DeRozan. 5 on the clock. Landry with the screen. From the arc. And it's DeRozan missing.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Now here's DeRozan. Inside, Landry, soft touch off the glass.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Here's Bullock, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft, obviously. You know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
Not when you can throw it down like that.
Yes, sir.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Free throw good, Joseph. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And here's Stauskas from the arc. That's good.
And even stronger in second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting it.
And here are the Raptors now, following the 3 by Detroit. The pass to Valanciunas, 6 to shoot. Toronto needs to get off his shot. That's good. 6 points for Joseph.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Passes to Cowan. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
A long windup and a strong follow-through on that one-hand jam.
He's not going to mess that one up for sure.
Well, I sure hope not.
Now, here's Joseph. Landry with the screen. Left side, DeRozan. It's hauled in by Tolliver. Pistons leading by 18. And here's Jones. Dishes it to Tolliver. No good from outside.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one almost always deadly when he's that open.
Now, here's DeRozan. Landry gets the bucket.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Here's Jones. Here's Cowan.
Is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is in elite company.
You know, he's got that it factor, no doubt about it. He causes excitement just by walking in the building.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Here's Jones after Carl Landry's bucket. Jones, the pass to Cowan, to the paint. Here's Stauskas. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Pistons lead by 18.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Screen by Valanciunas. Here's Joseph. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Joseph's got 7 points here in this quarter. Here's Stauskas. There's the pick. To the paint. Here's Cowan, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
That's his 4th personal foul. Shooting for Detroit.
And the first one at the line is good. And a different look here for the Pistons. Love check in for Tolliver. Harris comes in for Reggie Bullock. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Nick Stauskas. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Jones. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Toronto. Now here is Lowry. DeRozan. And it's off from three-point range. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on DeRozan.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible, incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Andre Drummond's checked in for the Pistons. Now here is Harris. Following the shot by Carl Landry. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Traps in the tray.
He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, you're doing your team a disservice if you aren't shot hungry.
Lowry to end the run. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Detroit leading by 23. But they'll get another chance. Good.
Anthony on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Lowry against Jackson. Screened by Valanciunas. Here's DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists here tonight.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. 22 points for Kevin Love.
No hesitation when he saw the space the D was giving him. That's 2.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
The Raptors have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Here's Lowry. And yes, sir, that one drops. Lowry's got 30 points.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Jackson kicks to Caldwell Pope. Drummond with a screen on DeRozan. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Jackson against Lowry. Inside. And Valanciunas kicks to DeRozan. A shot by Lowry. Wide open.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Raul Neto.
Toronto's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Lowry drawing the double team. And the basket by Scola.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
It's Jackson with the drive. It falls for his fifth field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Toronto calls timeout.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
And here are the Raptors now. Inside, Carroll. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 3 rebounds now in this one. And Carl Landry picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Now here is Harris. Love with the screen on Carroll. There's the 3.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Love, no luck. And Carroll gets it to go.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Here's Caldwell Pope. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Checking out the game Kentavious Caldwell Pope is having. He's got 17 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
And really now you can tell the defense starting to have second thoughts in terms of how they're going to play him. That's 12 points from long range.
That one is no good.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
The drive by Lowry. Here's Valanciunas. Good D by Love.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Harris dishes to Love. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
DeRozan's shot is good.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Harris passes to Love. To the middle, out to Harris. From deep. That's good.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down, and what will be a win here in Game 1 of the series for the Pistons.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Drummond. And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
Some changes for Toronto. Luis Scola just checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Johnson comes in for Carl Landry. And it's Ross in for Damari Carroll. Now here is Harris. It's a pick by Love. Harris kicks to Love. Jackson dishes to Love. Pistons passing it around. Shot clock at 6. And the basket by Harris.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
That's his 3rd personal foul. Shooting for Detroit.
That's good from Harris. He makes one of two that time. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
That's his first personal foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for the Pistons,
and he can't hit the second. Here's Caldwell Pope, and that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. "11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Lowry. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game two.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Kevin, in a game like tonight, what sort of elements of your identity and confidence are confirmed by getting this type of win?
That we can fight through and beat any team in the league if we're playing well. So for us to get this win here, our sixth man is our crowd. They've been great. They packed the house tonight, and we got a big win against a team that's right up there with the top teams in the league.
The crowd enjoyed it, and we did too. Kevin, thanks for your time. Guys, back to you.
Doris, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And Ernie Johnson is still in the building, folks, for the postgame show. Coming up next,
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Andre Drummond, just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
Starting out the series, this is a huge win to go up 1-0. He gave them the energy and effort they needed. Huge performance, and what a time to do it. If he can keep up this effort, Ernie, boy, oh boy, oh boy.
And we are still early in the postseason. There's more round one action of the NBA playoffs coming your way. For Shaq and Kenny the Jet Smith and Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew, good night, everybody.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
at the sold-out and noisy Palace of Auburn Hills. Round one of the East rolls on. Game two, just about ready to tip off. Playoff basketball on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. You look at Detroit, a successful outing in game one has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take game two on their home court.
And this is the game that gives them a chance to put the hammer down. I mean, if they can build on their game one win with another one tonight, they'll have a stranglehold on this series.
Well, if you flip the script, though, a loss tonight in their home court advantage evaporates. And that will put a ton of pressure on them going on the road.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for Toronto right now, Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Carl Landry, and it's Carroll in at the small forward. A shot by Lowry, wide open. It's good from about 19 feet.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Love with the screen on DeRozan. Pistons passing it around. Drummond with a screen on Landry. Harris kicks to Drummond. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lowry with the ball. Landry with the screen. On the wing, DeRozan. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Certainly not the dream start they were hoping for, going 1 for 4 early.
Out to Harris. And so just over a minute and a half played. Love with the screen on DeRozan. From the high post. Love can't hit.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
That shot wide open. DeRozan's got his first 2 points.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Love with a wide open look. Love with another miss.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
DeRozan's shot is good.
And a really good play to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Drummond dishes to Jackson. A three-pointer off the mark. Raptors have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Lowry passes to DeRozan. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. The Pistons trailing. To the wing on the left. Here's Caldwell Pope. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Toronto shooting 43% since taking the floor today. Valanciunas with a screen on Jackson. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. DeRozan's got 6.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving him. He's been a key contributor for them this quarter. How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
The Raptors have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Harrell with a screen for DeRozan. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 9 points in the game so far.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Outside for Jackson. Harris against Carroll. Drummond with a screen on Carroll. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Clock at 4. Cannot hit. So the Raptors will take it the other way. They come into this one following a really disappointing game on Friday.
Just looking at the stat sheet, they gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rattled.
Well, Greg, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but all of those misses from the strike clearly had an impact on that game.
And here's DeRozan. After Tobias Harris getting his shot to go from deep, and DeRozan kicks to Valanciunas. That's good. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Landry against Love. Fader on the way, and another basket for Toronto.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Jackson dishes to Love. Here's Caldwell Pope. DeRozan defending, and he gets it to go. Jackson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleed.
Joseph, he's checked in for the Raptors.
There you go, fans.
And here are the Raptors now, trailing by 2. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey.
I asked him how his team's mindset was after that opening loss. He told me, we're not down. Our goal was to come in here and take one of the first 2 on the road. So we're still in a position to accomplish what we set out for. Guys?
All right, Doris. Here's Caldwell Pope after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. And he gets it to go. And that's now 9 points for Love.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
Now here's DeRozan. 11 points in the game.
What a game we've seen here for DeRozan. He's already up to 11 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a suspicion he's going to have a few more.
And the Raptors with some changes. Luis Scola, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Johnson comes in for Carl Landry. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Here is Love. 9 points in the game so far. And the pass to Drummond. And here's Jackson. Drummond sets the screen for Jackson. Back to Drummond. Kicks it out to Love. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
Jackson comes over with the double. Scola left side. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Detroit's gone 3 of 5 from 3-point land so far in the ballgame. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
And the rejection by Love. Caldwell Pope pass to Love. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Pistons shooting their first free throws of this game. That free throw good from Caldwell Pope.
2 free throws.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both. Raptors trail by 5. Scola, a screen on Jackson. And Joseph kicks to Scola. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Scola's got his first points of the game. Drummond sets the screen for Jackson. Kicks it to Harris. It's a pick by Love. Takes a 3. A rebound by Johnson. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside DeRozan. To the paint. Here's Scola. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Drummond at screen. Caldwell Pope dishes to Drummond. Out to Harris. Here's Caldwell Pope. A 3-pointer off the mark. Toronto trailing. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. A lot of offense came from this group during the regular season. Look here at the league's highest scoring shooting guard. In the 3rd spot, DeMar DeRozan.
And night after night, we see this group punish opposing defenses. I mean, if you pick one way to deal with them, they'll beat you another way.
Yeah, you don't have to take a long look at their point totals to see that this is the premier group of scorers at the premier scoring position in the NBA. Shooting guards can flat out bring it.
Toronto calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated. And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Mark, you talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition of that.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Here's DeRozan after the basket by Detroit. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots off the screen, and that one's good. And the Raptors lead by 1.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Jones kicks to Tolliver.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
First trip to the line for him here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's Joseph, defended by Jones. Now Joseph. Scola, a screen on Jones. Joseph, 5 to shoot. Free throw line jump shot, and another basket for Toronto.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Here's Tolliver, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Here's DeRozan. Oh, and he just not. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Raptors lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from the Palace of Auburn Hills. And forward. That's exactly the kind of hard-nosed, old-school attitude that coaches just love.
Kevin, and so do his teammates. I mean, a guy like that brings out the best in everybody on that team. They just kind of feed off of his effort and desire.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors, guys, your thoughts?
Right from the start, they have been able to really own that paint and just dominate the backboard.
Well, Greg, you can't dominate the boards unless all 5 guys are making the effort to box out and chase down the ball.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Lowry out there with Corey Joseph. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Carl Landry. And it's Carroll in at the 3. Jones, the pass to Tolliver. The feed to Stauskas. Kicks it out to Jones. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Jones has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Right side Lowry shoots from the baseline. Rebound Detroit. Here's Jones. Wide open. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. And Joseph kicks to low. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. The shot no good. The Pistons go the other way with it. Now here's Jones. There's a screen. He dishes it to Tolliver. From deep three-point range, another three for Detroit.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Screen by Valanciunas. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Carroll's got 5 now. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck. How about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
That's not the visual I was looking for right now, but there have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Joseph dishes to Valanciunas, and Jones pulls it down.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Takes the three. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound in this one. Lowry kicks to Valanciunas, and he gets it to go. And now a 3-point Raptor lead.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
To the inside, Tolliver, beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Tolliver's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Nice work there coming off the screen. That's 7 points for Kyle Lowry.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense. Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that. And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Pistons trail by 5. Here's Stauskas. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Pass to Cowan. Takes it off the glass.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Lowry drives in, and it's blocked. But they recover it. Now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to get a glimpse of the regular season's assist leaders. Kyle Lowry 3rd.
You know, he's been a great ball distributor this year. I mean, he's really done a nice job running his team, setting up other people, and ball movement is a big part of how teams get easier shots, and he's a big reason that this team has made it to the postseason because of his distribution.
So Detroit ends up going with the new group. Detroit's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Love with the buckets.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
Count that one. 8 points now for Valanciunas.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Drummond sets the screen for Jackson. Flews off the pick and hammers it home.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Toronto. Jackson passes to Harris. It's a pick by Love. Harris dishes to Love. Back to Harris. Just 5 on the clock. Feeds it to Drummond. Jackson has the open look. No good from outside.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had early.
Out to DeRozan. DeRozan can't get that one to fall.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Boy, that's his second foul, and he does not want to pick up number 3 here. That'll mess your game up for sure.
Some changes for Toronto. Luis Scola, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Johnson comes in for Carl Landry. And it's Ross in for Damari Carroll. Jackson kicks to Drummond. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 6th assist on the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence. And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Ross passes to Scola. He feeds it to Lowry. And another basket for Toronto.
And really, that's what you want every time down the floor. A simple, high-percentage shot.
And here's Love from the arc. Tries again. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
There's the dish to Ross. Off the left rim and out.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with a miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jumper.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Here's DeRozan. Rebounded by the Pistons. Caldwell Pope's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Passes it to Jackson. Good on the triple. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
So close.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable. And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Detroit's gone 4-7 on 3-point shots in the second quarter. He kicks to Love. And the 3 off target.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Cross, that's good.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Jackson kicks to Drummond, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does it.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined. And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, Kevin. Dwayne Casey was just going over the plan with his team. Scola was the focus of the discussion, and he wants their offense to run through him. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. So, Kevin, change is already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Raptors with the lead. And DeRozan kicks to Johnson. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Rebound by the Raptors.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things their way. No doubt they've been winning on the back.
And Lowry gets it to go.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And he gets it to go. 11 points here for Drummond.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
And he gets it to go.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Ross with it, dishes to DeRozan. And Lowry gets double-teamed. Scola drives in, can't get it to go. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Love outside. High post shot, and there's another one for the Pistons.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
Lowry for three. Rebound, Andre Drummond. Harris kicks to Caldwell Pope, and that one's good. And now it's a three-point Piston lead.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Johnson, good. Tie game in.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Halfway through this round one matchup, and guys, for the Pistons, getting out to a 2-0 lead in the series. All right, and that'll do it for us here. We now take you back to the...
And we're back to the action here in this round one matchup. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
And, you know, when the game is as important as this one, you expect to get a big performance from him. In that first half, he delivered.
And, Greg, here in the second, the stakes are raised even higher. So he's going to have to continue to give them someone to lean on.
Jackson and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Tobias Harris is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Drummond in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Stan Van Gundy. Lowry can't get that one to fall. Pistons shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Outside Jackson. A three ball. Landry grabs the miss.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
Lowry drawing the double team. Rejected by Harris. And now the Pistons fast break. Here's Jackson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Jackson's got 10.
Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
Landry with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Drummond working against Lowry. The pass to Valanciunas. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. And that's now 10 points now for Valanciunas. The drive.
Beautiful, see? And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But, Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Outside DeRozan. Kicks to Landry. And it's sent back by Drummond. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. His three-pointers off the mark. Raptors trail by 3. Lowry dishes to Landry. Banked in off the glass. Landry's got his first points of the game. The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Fast break Toronto. Here's DeRozan. That gives them the lead.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
The Raptors making a switch here. Joseph's checked in.
Drummond having a terrific game. He's got 13 points, and he's blocked a shot today as well.
And he's clearly showing off his smarts in a few ways today. That block just being one of them. Just a savvy basketball player.
No good on the second free throw. The Raptors have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And Carroll gets it to go.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here. Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
And repass it to Carroll. Joseph with the ball, picked up by Harris. And yes, sir, that one drops. And 12 points now for Valanciunas.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Good D by Love.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Toronto leading by 3. Here's Carroll. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on Reggie Jackson.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
So he comes up empty at the line. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Drummond with a screen on Carroll. Off the pick. And Drummond kicks to Love. Now the feed to Caldwell Pope. Harris. And the 3 ball is good. Harris has got 8.
And he found a perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Now here's Joseph. D right on him. He dishes it to Carroll. Hits the front of the rim and out. Detroit's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Love kicks to Drummond. Here's Jackson. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
And Carroll gets it to go.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Jackson dishes to Drummond. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Now let's take a brief moment to see which teams were the best at shooting the ball from deep in the regular season. The Raptors in second.
Boy, this team has an awful lot of confidence, Kevin, from behind the three-point line. I think in large measure because they have multiple three-point shooters. They don't have to rely on 1 or 2 guys. They've got a number of capable three-point shooters, and that gives you confidence as a team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Love. Reggie Bullock comes in for Harris. Nick Stauskas is checked in for Contavious Caldwell-Pope. And Jones subbed in for Reggie Jackson.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Jones kicks to Tolliver. No good on the triple. Raptors leading by 3. Outside DeRozan. Fires the 3. Rebound by Stauskas. The Pistons shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Bullock passes to Stauskas. Hands the 12-footer. Toronto's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Ross in the corner. Launches a 3, and he gets it to go. Ross has got 5 now.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Inside, here's Tolliver. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
You know, I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've continued to bury the jump shots.
I've been impressed with how well they've penetrated tonight, too.
Luis Scola, he's checked in for Valanciunas. Toronto's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Johnson with a screen on Jones. Here's Joseph. Ross for 3. And again, Toronto with the triple. Pistons trail by 6. There's the screen. Down low. And stolen by Scola. 3 on 3. DeRozan with it. Jones covering. DeRozan dishes to Scola. Johnson the screen. And Joseph kicks to Johnson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Raptors have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. That's good from Johnson.
2 shots.
So Johnson hits 2 of them. The Pistons have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. And here's Jones. Pass to Polk. Over to the wing. Ross with the steal. And the call will go against Anthony Tolliver. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Ross. Guarded closer. And it's blocked. Joseph, that's good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Jones kicks to Tolliver. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Toronto leading by 10. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. And again, it's Toronto converting.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Jones kicks to Tolliver. To the paint. Looking to end the run. The shot is off. And Toronto will go the other way with it. To the inside. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist from Ross. 9 points for Johnson.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Pound. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Craig. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Tolliver for 3. The long distance 3 is good. Tolliver's got 17.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Raptors. Lowry comes in for DeMar DeRozan. 1:06 left to play in the third. Lowry kicks to Valanciunas, and he gets the buckets. Valanciunas has got 8 here in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Stolen. Now Detroit moving it up.
That's really how they're going to get back into this game, turn the lead. I mean, play tough defense, force some turnovers, and then push it to the other end.
And, Clark, those steals allow you to play in the open floor.
Joseph, the pass to Lowry. Ross with a wide open look. There's the call on James Johnson. That's his first foul. Pistons trail by 9. Passes it to Cowan. Feeds it to Tolliver. Now the dish to Stauskas. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 8th rebound here tonight. The drive by Lowry. It's stolen by Jones. Off target at the rim. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. It's the Raptors leading by 9. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from the Palace of Auburn Hills. Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup. So the Raptors 5 right now. Jamari Carroll is out there with Carl Landry. Then it's Corey Joseph. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Lowry in at the 1. And Joseph kicks to Lowry. Valanciunas sets a screen for Lowry to the middle. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got 10 points here in the second half.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hand. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And Drummond kicks to Caldwell Pope. Another 3 for Detroit.
This game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
Here's Love, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Pistons trail by 6. Pushing it up. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Caldwell Pope. 10 points for Tobias Harris. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Joseph dishes to Lowry. Lowry drawing the double team. It's stolen by Harris. Here's the break. Here's Caldwell Pope.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
This is when the defenders really have to protect the basket. You need to be in sync as a unit defensively. I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
During that break, Dwayne Casey had some words for his team. He told them, the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
He's feeling it. That's in there. Love with the assist. Caldwell Pope's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And DeRozan. Here we go. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And, guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting them get all the way to the basket that time.
Well, it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Carroll kicks to Lowry. And it's sent back by Drummond. Down low, here's Caldwell Pope. Misses in close.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
It's stolen by Carroll. Here's DeRozan. It's tipped.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound, and he got it done.
Drummond working against Valanciunas, and Drummond kicks to Love. Drummond the screen. Love the pass to Drummond. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Love in the post. He's against Landry. And Love gets it to go.
I tell you what, fellas, he loves those mid-range jumpers. I mean, that's where he makes his money.
Three-pointer, Lowry. And the Raptors miss again.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bagels in the second.
That's his first personal foul, first team foul.
Raptors on defense. Now Jackson. Love with the screen on Lowry. Jackson dishes to Love. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Now it's a 4-point Piston lead. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
First personal foul, team's first.
Pass to Valanciunas. It's stolen by Harris. Here's Caldwell Pope. While recovering, dishes it to Drummond. And Caldwell Pope now atop the key. It's a pick by Love. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And another 3 for Detroit.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Valanciunas, good. Detroit leading by 5. Drummond with a screen on DeRozan. Caldwell Pope kicks to Drummond. Stolen by Landry. Now the Raptors moving it up. DeRozan leading the charge. That drops. And that's 19 points for Kyle Lowry.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Jackson passes to Love. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Drummond's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
And Lowry gets double-teamed. Carroll, no one around him. Sinks the three-pointer.
Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Harris, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Detroit with the ball. 4-point game. Now here's Jackson. Love outside. Love draws the double. Here's Harris. That's in there. Love with the assist. Love's got 5 assists tonight.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Lowry against Jackson. A clear look for Lowry. Got it from 16 feet. Lowry's got 21 in the game.
That coverage is just too weak. I mean, heading down the stretch, that sort of defensive lapse can cost you a game.
Here's the pass to Caldwell Pope. Drummond a screen. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
No one to blame on that one but himself. When you get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
The shot by Carroll, no good.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
Raptors trail by 5. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Caldwell Pope. It's a pick by Love. Drummond with a screen on Lowry. Caldwell Pope wishes to Drummond, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
And the Raptors call time here. They're down by 7. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. For the Pistons, Nick Stauskas comes in for Contavious Caldwell Pope, and Steve Blake is subbed in for Jackson. .151 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pistons leading by 7. Blake kicks to Harris. Drummond the screen, and it's Harris off the run.
That's a little taste of what can happen when the big guy takes it up strong.
Well, I guess he does have it in him then to get up off the ground when he needs to and rock it to the rim.
Yeah, you know, guys, he's never going to elevate that high, but he compensates and makes up for it with his height.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
1:35 left in the game. And he dunks it down.
Took the safe route there. Wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble on that one.
Nope. Up and in with one hand, the most basic finish possible.
But he still makes it look good.
Love with the screen on DeRozan. Stauskas, the pass to Love. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Love's got 31 points.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Here's Lowry. Again, Toronto.
You know, shooting as well as he has from the floor in the game this tight, guys, you've got to think he's going to be a factor near the end.
And it's Love penetrating a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And, guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for the Pistons.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
They knocked down their shots. I mean, a little luck didn't hurt either. A lot of their 50-50 shots went in the basket.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Love. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Nice numbers from Lowry. He has 23 points and 13 assists. He's been tough on the inside and displayed great vision with his passing, too.
And you know what? He is the total package today, giving them a little bit of everything.
And the Raptors making a change here. Luis Scola, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Johnson comes in for Carl Landry. Terrence Ross is checked in for DeMar Carroll. And it's Joseph in for DeMar DeRozan. Lowry inside the line. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times. Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
No good from Ross. And it's Detroit's ball. And here's Stauskas from the arc. Ross grabs the board. Toronto with the ball, trailing by 10. And that one off the back of the rim and in. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the fourth. The drive by Love. Drummond, and he jams it with authority.
And you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
Greg, it really has been. I mean, such a lively, vibrant atmosphere, and no doubt that played a part in the big win.
Joseph. No good there. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win.
Yes, I'm here with Kevin Love. And Kevin, a very big effort to come away with this game. What does it mean to the resiliency of this team to pull out a win like this?
We're just giving ourselves a chance to win. So, I mean, we're really just grinding it out as much as we possibly can. We're getting better every day. So, we're happy we got this win. I got to give it all to my teammates and my coaches.
Hard work pays off, Kevin. Great job. Guys, back to you.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And time now to head over to Ernie Johnson for the 2K postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Love. What are your thoughts, Shaq?
Well, the players are where you're really tested. His performance tonight was an example of the kinds of performances you got to string together to win championships. I liked his attitude. He had poise, desire, an edge. He had it all going on the whole game, Ernie.
How much would every team like to have a big man who's able to do the things that Kevin Love does? He can play close to the bucket. He can spot up from long range, pass, drive the lane, rebound, you name it. I'm glad he didn't hold back tonight. He let it all hang out.
And we are still early in the postseason. There's more round one action of the NBA playoffs coming your way. For Shaq and Kenny the Jet Smith and Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew, good night, everybody.